Hello, we're back. Yeah, I'm gonna show off a general strategy for survival. As a note, when you do survival, you probably want to have 4 people. If I get a full game of 4 people, I'll kind of showcase that. You'd want to have 1 engineering, 2 standard, and 1 assault. Generally, that's what you want to have. The engineering chassis, generally, will have a camo shotgun, a super shredder, piercing sniper, and whatever your mine layer is. I have massive. The 2 standards will be, let's see, I believe you'll probably want to have a, what is it called? A hammer. So both of those guys, one of them will have a mine layer, one of them will have a sniper. They will both have dampeners and collection prongs. The assault will be primarily shooting things, so his turrets don't really matter. But if you want, you'd probably go with a Carlson chassis, so he can have a repair crane. So he'll have the repair crane and I don't know, a camo shotgun if he has it, or a super shredder machine gun if he has that as well. So that's kind of the general layout you'd want. For weapons, best weapons that you have, preferably you'd want to have people with snipers. I'm an engineering chassis with a single slot weapons layout, so I've got the silly approach and gone for sawed-offs instead of something that's piercing. But everyone should have at least 1 sniper piercing sniper, blargy blarg. Engineering guy, again, doesn't matter, he'll primarily be placing turrets. Assault dude should probably have 2 of those. Don't worry about AoE too much, just get piercing stuff to deal with Jacob, so you can just shoot through the front of things and kill them, which is quite nice. But either way, I'll go ahead and show you the kind of a general idea of how to do survival. I'm not going to get very far, because I am doing it solo, but I'll kind of give you an idea of how I go about it, to get to at least wave 50 or thereabouts. Once you get to like wave 30-ish, it's mostly response. Responding to things that are occurring. What you want to do, everything you place that's important needs to be on a rock. Why does it need to be on a rock? Because if it's on a rock, it can't be hit by knobs. So you won't be losing any of your important turrets. My camo shotgun and mine layer are irrelevant because they will not be hit by knobs anyway. Also, sawed-off's not terribly useful. I just like them. In terms of horribly mauling things, I quite like them. Resistors over there. The waves are not quite randomized. What did he just shoot at? Oh, he's stuff on the bridge. Well, there's piercing sniper in action there. What was I saying? It's not quite randomized. There is a selection of 3 levels, or 3 wave types that the game can select from to use, so keep that in mind. Eventually, through enough trials, you'll actually figure out all of the waves, but really, it's kind of silly. But the engineer's priority throughout pretty much the entirety of the survival mission will be snipers. Place as many snipers as you can. If you can't put any more, start upgrading them. The 2 standards would probably be going for, I'll let my sniper deal with the snipers over there. The standards will probably be dealing with mine layers and collection prongs primarily. Dampeners are a secondary priority. Especially on this bridge, you'll actually want dampeners everywhere all over it. There we go. Pick up the scrap from him. There he goes. I was gonna say my sniper's not actually doing his job. He did it. You'll probably lose all the scrap from the snipe tuners on the side simply because you can't freaking collect it when they're pointing the wrong way and shoot it off the side. It's incredibly irritating. If you're playing solo, it's entirely possible that you may... I swear you can put one up here. It's entirely possible that you may lose some emplacements to grenadiers, whatever the stupid things' names are.
Watch out! You've got some aerial enemies now.
Don't do this, by the way.
Can do. Pick another spot.
I know you can put it up there, game. I've done it before. Is it this side? It's that side you have to go to. Right.
Do some damage there.
Breakers are going to be a bit of a problem until you get mine layers out. But even then, it's, they're not too bad. You just run up to them with a shotgun a few times. You'll be alright. They'll probably get hits off, I'll admit that. Especially since I'm using shotguns instead of, like piercing machine guns. But I decided to make it fancy, so I've gone with shotguns instead. Your snipers will hit multiple targets if they're not busy, you know, mauling something else, so keep that in mind. Do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Go ahead and get another sniper turret over here. I like to focus all the sniper turrets at the start around the, oops, if I can put it there. It's this side, isn't it? Yes, around the central area.
One sniper turret.
Just so that they'll all be looking at the base or thereabouts.
Quick, take them out.
Also, get used to blitzers. Lots of blitzers, lots of Jacobs. I'm gonna head this way because there's burst transmitters down here. Once I get 4 snipers up, I'm actually gonna start laying down mine layers. These mine layers are going to be extremely close to the actual spawns. Actually, since I'm doing solo, I might have to change that strategy. Ow. Oh, he's over here. I might have to change that strategy and put them closer to the base since I don't have a collection prong to pick stuff up for me. We'll see about that. I'll check this message while I wait since I can't do anything else. Let's check my messages while I'm recording. Is he too late for the multiplayer events? No. How do I... Can I send friend request to him? I'll do that later. Whatever. I will do that later. Actually. There we go. Volt Dropper is going to be a serious issue because I've got shotguns because I'm an idiot. These snipers should handle it. They might get distracted by aerials though, so I'm going to see if I can deal with that. They're currently being distracted by aerials, which I am not dealing with because I have shotguns. If you have multiple people, shotguns aren't a problem. They'll help you deal with stuff up close. He's gonna get shots off, yeah. I wasn't expecting to win, this is just kind of a showcase. Did I kill him with a shotgun, really? This is just like a showcase of how to do survival, which is basically put stuff on rocks, collect scrap, do co-op, is how this works. Put one there, there we go. Go ahead and start laying out my mine layers, which I'm gonna put about halfway. And those will need to be upgraded to level 3 relatively soon, but I'm going to put those about halfway instead of right at the spawn.
Here comes Big Willie. These guys are tough.
Just so I can get scrap a bit easier from them instead of having to run all the way around constantly. So go ahead and shotgun Big Willie in the face. He should go down easily enough. There is a little glitch. Well, I guess it's not really a glitch. If you have a tripod and you just deploy, or I guess you stand here, he'll get stuck on you and just perpetually walk into you, which is... You can do the game that way, but I prefer not to. That was just a demonstration of it, by the way. So go ahead and place mine layer there. The majority of large enemies will be coming from that bridge. Although they do spawn everywhere because this game hates you. But you should have plenty of scrap to deal with them, especially Volt Droppers late game are a joke because they just die. Far too easily. They'll just melt like as they spawn. What you really need to worry about is Big Willies late game because they'll spawn like 50 Jacobs on them. And I'm not joking, that is literally how many Jacobs spawn on them. Excuse me. Breakers shouldn't be a problem because I've got mine layers on all 3 sides now, albeit they're not upgraded, but I wish I could get the scrap from these guys, but I don't even think any of their scrap makes it there. No. Oh well. It'll be alright. There's the mine layer, there's the snipers mauling everything. It's a good combo. Mine layer plus sniper. And then obviously you get collection prongs, so you won't have to do what I'm doing where you run around. If you have 4 people though, it is entirely feasible to just constantly run around like that. So it's not too bad. You get survival loot every 5 waves, just so you know. But I will upgrade these rear ones first because the bridge is going to be easier to focus on for me. And the snipers and everything else that I'll be shooting at it.
What can I get you?
If you are using, obviously you should be, but if you're using things that are not camoed, for instance, if you're not using, or if you're using a regular shotgun or something like that, or sensor dampeners, do not place them in the center of the bridge. You'll just get demolished. I'm just going to go to wave 10, by the way. Just take what I'm doing here and extrapolate it, upgrade turrets, place more turrets, etc., etc. By like wave 30, this entire bridge should just be mine layers, by the way. Should just be mine layers. Eventually, it should be safe enough to do... Blitzers are still spawning. It should be safe enough to do stuff on the ground here, around the base, like a lot of machine guns or stuff like that. I haven't used any camo shotguns because I haven't got to that point yet, but by about wave 20, I start placing camo shotguns between mine layers. So it'll be mine layer, camo shotgun, mine layer, camo shotgun. Just alternating like that. After I upgrade these first ones to level 2, I generally do that.
That Jacob is protecting all the tubes around him.
And we got the first
Take him
Jacob
out.
spawn. It's on that side. Is it on that side as well? We got worms. So I can't freaking see. Excuse me. You are ruining my tactic.
No more preamp for you.
Okay. The piercing snipers should kill Jacobs. Sometimes they have an issue actually hitting the Jacob. They won't target the Jacob, but the piercing ability gives them the capability of actually, you know, shooting the
Here's
target.
something else for you, tubes.
It'll just shoot whatever they're blocking and then hit them instead, which is great.
Must
Great fun. That one's already
Time to
upgraded.
restore our defenses.
I'll just kind of show you the
Can we see
general
what a
gist here.
shotgun turret will do there,
So that
please?
shotgun turret will just shoot stuff as it walks over the mine layer. It has the bonus effect of stunning them slightly, so sometimes they get hit by the mine layer multiple times, which is great. They don't do a ton of damage
Like
until they're
animals with
upgraded.
teeth.
Primarily, I have them there just to slow people down. If you want, you can just not use shotguns and just use mine layers constantly, which are more expensive, but they are far more effective. This
Nice,
massive
shiny
mine layer
shotgun.
does like 1100 damage when it's upgraded, so it's great fun. I'll go ahead and finish this wave up, and that'll be my general gist strategies
like there's more
for
coming.
survival. Basically, you just extrapolate this. Once you have the first 4 sniper turrets up, you should stop taking most of the damage on your base. At least for quite a while. Look at all the scrap you get in this, it's insane. Then I'll put another mine layer here.
That helps.
And then just keep extrapolating it towards that, and then just all over the place. There's a path down here. I don't care that already spawned. There's a path down there. Don't put anything there. It's irrelevant. Nothing will ever take that path. You could watch this full dropper get murdered. Yeah. There's an arty. The downside with the bridge is stuff likely won't ever actually kill things that are on the bridge unless you have a mine layer and that shotgun there, actually. Because they'll just stand like right back here, and most of your snipers probably aren't capable of shooting back here. So that's why you're going to have mine layers and, you know,
Can we see what a
shotguns laid out like that.
Do that, please.
So the arty will stand here, he'll get shot by both the shotguns and the mine layer, which is great fun. But anyway,
Satisfying.
that is my general idea of how you would do survival. You
Like
can
there's
see
more
it's
coming.
mostly self-sufficient at this point, and then if you have 4 people, you can have someone watching each of the lanes to help out even further. But thanks for watching. If I get a full game, I'll go ahead and do like an edited video of the survival stuff that we do. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.